Hello guys, Nexus here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we're here with Tuesday Reset, meaning some goodness to kind of go over, because it is the return of the kind of fan favorite heavy metal playlist. So if you don't know what it is, it's basically Briggs versus tanks. It is going to be the new event. It is kind of like a party game mode, which is really dope. I wish they did more types of things like this, but if you do, of course, play heavy metal this week, you will be able to obtain some brand new weapons to the game. And it's sort of like, I will say, the Arms Day, where you got, of course, the Denura shotgun and cannon. You will be able to obtain a brand new archetype of shotgun you can get, which is going to be the rapid fire slug shotgun. So you'll see it is a Vest, Feist, whatever way you want to say it, guys. I say Vest. But yeah, it's going to be a brand new type of shotgun, which honestly is going to be really cool. Fast firing slug rounds with deeper ammo reserves. So there's the Vest with the ammo reserves and everything. And it will have some decent rolls as well, which you can see on the screen. So you're going to have things like the Rhyme Stealer. You're going to have, of course, the Rapid Hit. You got Left from Gold. And then in the outer daddy slot, you're going to have, of course, the Headstone. You got the Precision Instrument. Shield Grip is going to be really interesting on it as well. Swashbuckler. All the sorts of juicy perks. I will say it's a bit weird. You don't have any of the PvP works as well, like opening shot and stuff. So I don't know really what they're going for here. Maybe more of a PvE weapon, seeing as it's stasis and everything as well. But based off the aim assist, this should be super sticky in PvP too. But of course, it's going to have the Ardent trait Tenacity as well. So obviously, this is a really dope ass Ardent trait. And of course, you will have the Vest Stinger, which is going to be great for the old PvE scenario. So as I said, Lead from Gold with Shield Clip and the Vest Stinger could be honestly pretty good. You can get that shield clip going pretty consistently. But yeah, the Trachinus, I didn't even say the name of this yet. The Trachinus shotgun itself, the first rapid fire slug weapon. We're going to try this in both some PvP and PvE. So without further ado, let's go into PvP with the Trachinus slug. Alrighty, so we are going to be starting a game in progress, and there's people dying all around me. Oh my god, but this is what a Trachinus is going to be like and everything. You can kind of see the scope on it is going to be kind of nice. Now, I could have went for that shot, but I don't want to waste the bullet for that range, because this isn't going to map that far, but it should be really nice with, of course, the target acquisition and everything. And I will say the scope is pretty clean on this. Like you can see, it's a really nice ass scope, super clean, which is always great on a slug shotgun like this. We're gonna get this ammo. Is there anyone fighting against us? What is this? But if you can get your headshots kind of going with a slug shotgun, obviously they are super rewarding. And these are the type of shotguns that I say have some skill involved. There's the headshot there. They actually take some skill to kind of use. Now, some of them are a bit egregious, like Trapperon, where it honestly just kind of aims for you. But you can kind of see that the damage on these is kind of nasty. And when you can get your headshots going, it is just super juicy. And oh my god, give me that kill. But even if you're hitting body shots, you will actually do some work with them. I just think the slug shotguns, they're so freaking good. Obviously, at the moment, I will say there's a ton of slug shotguns in the game. Come on, boys. Swing me. Peekaboo. Pikachu. Anyone? Someone swing me. Come on, there's Trachinus here. Why are we all scared of a little slug shotgun? There we go. Thank you. I'll take my one. But they're super fun to kind of use. And as I said, there is a couple that are really good in the game, like Chaperone. But this new archetype, I will say, does feel kind of sticky. It honestly does. I think you can do absolute work with this if you get the right roll. Of course, I will say rolls-wise, buddy, get away from the wall. But yeah, rolls-wise, I will say there's not much PvP. If this had an opening shot or something, oh my god, I'd be freaking railing. Like, look how freaking sick that is. Just absolutely drop him so freaking fast, man. I could only imagine what a freaking god roll or a PvP roll would be like. Oh my god, why is our whole team here? Oh my god, we're still alive. Oh, me and you, Venom, me and you. Okay, we're just absolutely steamrolling these, I think. This does feel really nice. And it is a Vest weapon, so it's in that kinetic slot, but you still get that real, like, sort of noise to it. And he's using as well. Oh, he is. He's got the green one. Really repping the Vest with the green. But it still feels, good PvP. I'm so sad it doesn't. Oh my god. How am I not dead? What? Okay, yep, lagged. Oh, there's a guy here. Buddy, you know what? You dip. I'm gonna get some special ammo. You can just go. I just want some ammo to use this freaking thing. That's a freaking Blade Barrage. Why is there a Blade Barrage on me only? And I freaking body shot Barry, don't. God damn it. But even there, I'm just kind of flick shooting and I'm hitting even body shots. Said the acquisitioning on this is really nice. I feel like you can just hit heads real easily. And there's gonna be two up my ass. But it just feels good. As I said, it's definitely gonna be a weapon. If you're a slug guy or you like your slug shotguns, it's worth using. Is it gonna take the space of Chaperone? In certain times, yes, if you want to use, I don't know, like the Graviton Spike in the energy slot or something like that, this is going to be a really nice one to use as well. But there is going to be other slug shotguns that people kind of use already. And oh my god, it generated ammo in the freaking lines there. And yo, guys, can we just ignore me for a sec? Ah, get away. No, give me my ammo. Give me my ammo. Thank you. I'm still alive somehow. What the? I need to reload real quick and we'll get this guy. Oh, guys, shoot him in the back. Thank you. Well, yeah, if we can get my freaking shots kind of going like this. I mean, look at that range of the freaking damage. It's just, I'm telling you, this is going to be an absolute beast in the right hands. Like, guys who are good with slug shotguns, you're going to love this. It's just such a shame it doesn't have any god rolls, but maybe that's why it feels so good, is that Bungie over-amped its ability or its stats, because, you know, if they gave it god rolls, it'd be absolutely broken. But I will say as well, the style of the freaking scope and everything on it too is just super, super nice. Oh my god. Oh my god. I whipped freaking B-stick away. That is so bad. But the scope is super, super clean on it. As I said, that was like the first thing I kind of noticed with this weapon. But it still manages to do absolute freaking work, even with like terrible rolls. Like what about binary orbit and the melee perk? I don't really have exactly a god roll or anything. Swashbuckler you could maybe make work if you want to get a melee kill and then just swing the next guy and maybe one shot him, but it's just, it's so freaking nice. And I want to go here. No, let's go to bow. Oh, buddy. Oh. No, I had to go for it. I had to do it. He went up into the air. God damn it, man. If I hit that shot, that would have been freaking nasty. So overall, I will kind of say, as far as the slug sort of in the kinetic side as well kind of goes for this weapon, it is going to be really, really nice. Obviously, oh my god, if you use things like Inquisitor, you're going to map a little bit further with opening shots and everything. The range on this isn't as far as them, but well, oh my god, we won by a point. But what I will give this is that it feels sticky. I know Inquisitor and like Shap you kind of do anyway, but this one does feel real sticky, and it doesn't even have god rolls. I could only imagine if we get new versions of this weapon with like the opening shots and stuff, or maybe a lone wolf, it's gonna be damn nasty. This thing's gonna be an absolute freaking beast, this archetype. Alrighty, time for the PvE side of things, of course, with the little slug shotgun. And this is where it's obviously going to be a lot freaking better. You'll be able to get your chill clips kind of going. You can see I can actually kind of rapidly hit the freaking guys. You know, I have a lot of ammo, so I can actually shoot more than one shot. But this is where it's kind of built more toward, let's be real, the rolls on this definitely aren't orientated for PvP. It's more of a PvE weapon, being stasis. And I will say as well, it will have that vest sticker Arden trait, and oh my god, Bungie, what are you doing to me? Oh, let me up! Oh my god, is the elevator broken or something? My Titan is that thick? Like thick ties just keep weighing me down? And oh my, this is a shambles, boys. Of course, the rolls are way more geared toward here, so I have a chill clip roll on currently, which obviously, as I said, will be really, really nice. I have been trying to use vest stinger, but it doesn't seem to be working that well. I know it's a really low chance, but I think because this only has like 8 bullets really max, there's no like subsistence or any rolls on it either. I think because it only, oh my god, I missed my name, but I think because it only has like 7 bullets in the like 8 or 7 in the bag, you can't actually get the vest stinger really to, you know, proc, because it's just such a low chance. Of course, oh my god, that was wrong one. Of course, you probably could eventually, or it would be like a really random chance, but it seems to be just kind of bugged. I don't know if they really just put it on it and never tested or whatnot. I mean, let's be real, that probably just happened. But if I can get my headshots kind of going, and you can kind of see, as far as this sort of slug shotgun goes, it's not bad for a rapid fire. Like, these are 90 RPM, so they will obviously spam shots really, really quickly, and that's kind of like the whole, I'd say, shindig of these compared to your other sorts of slug shotguns. So you see, this little RPM you can kind of get going. I think it's... the vest stinger just doesn't work in this thing. What the hell? I think it's just bugged. Well, yeah, obviously the chill clip's gonna be really nice. You can get precision instruments, so if you get into like I know end game engagement, you're fighting a boss or something like that, it could be really, really nice for that as well. As I said, it has a lot kind of going for PvE, especially because it is stasis. Stasis build is gone really well. It is just kind of a shame it doesn't really have any sort of like overflow or something like that. Lead from gold is there, but an overflow chill clip would have just been so juicy. Of course, with the RPM. Oh my god, guys, can we just stop with the freaking going invincible, please? Here's the big boy again. So, oh my god, I need to reload. But of course, we can kind of no scope his ass to get the damage in. I said they can do absolute work PvE. It's not always just about precisions now. You've actually got like a fast RPM one, but seems to actually do some work. This will also have as well the tenacity sort of perk on it too, which you probably could get going, especially because the other perk seems to be bugged. But this will have tenacity on it too, so if you do want to go around and get your kills and everything, you can increase the damage a little bit. You also could get things like, as I said, that precision instrument. Swashbuckler is going to be there as well. Just bear in mind that this is going to be 90 RPM, meaning that it's going to do a little less than your usual, of course, it's a slug shotgun sort of weapon. Because obviously all of them have been precision frame up till now, so those will do a little bit more damage, but the utility of this one is really where it's at. Oh my god, I might die here. But the utility of the weapon is really kind of what I'm looking at. Obviously, as I said, chill clip is going to just be so nice in a good build. But so yeah, PvE is definitely where I would say this is going to be super nice, especially like a situation like this where you can just hit the crits like for days. that sort of situation is just super solid for this Slug shotgun. So I do think it's definitely obviously worth getting rolls, mainly because it's unique as hell. But I will say the rolls are a little bit lacking right now. I think the rolls, there's no PvP rolls, that's real. Nothing really for PvP. And then PvE, they didn't give it the absolute god rolls you kind of want, like the overflows and whatnot. And the vest stinger is going to be cool on it, but I don't even actually works. And at the moment, it's kind of bugged. So if I was going into PvE with a Slug shotgun, you might still go in with some of your other ones. There is going to be some mods as well you can kind of get on this season. I'm getting absolutely sucked up. Oh my god. Guys, we're getting rounds. But there's going to be some mods this season, like the Tempora loader, which will, of course, if you hit frozen targets like this, it will automatically kind of load from reserves and everything like that. So you could kind of cheese the chill clip, kind of doing it that way. But it is just going to be obviously via the ammo for it. And that's a volatile mod, meaning that after Arms Day and not like this season and everything, those mods are going to be disappearing. So it's not reliable enough for me at the moment. It's a cool sort of combo, but not reliable enough where I'm saying like, oh my god, it's absolutely freaking insane right now. Oh my god, I'm 1 HP. But it's not reliable enough because it's a volatile mod. So unless Bungie kind of fix the Ardent trait, the vest stinger, it's going to be kind of hard to warrant this over some other Slug shotguns. Like even the reconstruction one that's kinetic. I know it's kinetic and everything, but the one you got from the Deep Stone Crypt raid, that reconstruction out, which is just so good for DPSing because you can just sit there spamming shots. Whereas this one, I can hit my shots and everything, but there's the reserves actually that's coming in real clutch. And oh buddy, we hit a target, there's the reserves again. As I said, that Tempora loader is actually really, really nice, but as I kind of said, without having just built in the vest stinger, it's kind of just, oh my god, kind of just terrible. Well, that is it for me, and of course, the Trachinus Slug shotgun itself, the very first rapid fire Slug shotgun in the game, brand new archetype and everything. It's a really cool archetype. I really do like PvP. I can only imagine if you actually got, you know, a god roll, PvP roll, you would slay with this because it feels honestly a little bit stickier than the Inquisitor. Inquisitor will map though, and like all those sorts of ones with the adept opening ranges and everything like that, or opening shots, they're all going to map more than this, but this one has a sticky feeling to it. The vest stinger kind of feel to it as well. It's just a shame there's no real good rolls for PvP. And then PvE as well, I know Killing Wind is kind of ass here, Left from Gold to be better, but even if you don't have these, you only have a bunch of melee perks. There's no, as I said, overflow, reconstructions or anything like that, which would have been super, super nice to kind of get with the chill clip. Imagine reconstruction chill clip. That would have just been an insane combo. It means you're going to have to lean more into the vest stinger, which just doesn't work because it's bugged. I think it's because you're shooting such a little amount of bullets over time. You just don't get it going. And then, of course, you do have Tempora loader, which, as I said, is actually kind of nice with the chill clip because you're freezing targets or whatever, you're getting them slowed. It actually does kind of work, but this is a freaking volatile weapon mod, so you can see will expire at the end of season 27. It's not going to be here forever. So the fact that this doesn't work at the moment does kind of make it a little bit less worthy PvE, especially because, as I said, there's no reconstruction or anything. Chill clip precision instrument's gonna be nice, and it's a good RPM, and it still will hit. It's just I just don't like the mag economy. It's just like it's so hard to keep it going. You just spend most of the time trying to find ammo, and because this just shoots so freaking fast, you spam your shots so quickly, you run out of ammo pretty freaking quick. So yeah, the Trachinus itself, overall, really, really dope as a weapon. As I said, PvP, it feels good. I just need Bungie to give this, or give a new version of this, another like version of the shotgun, this archetype, really, really good rolls, because right now they played a little bit too safe with it, because right, it's decent, it's just the rolls are kind of ass. But regardless, if you liked the video, just like, and really some more content, subscribe, fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.